because he doesn't know how to handle those seasons. But you who is in the Lord, you can do all things. You who is coming into the Lord now, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. God bless you as you move into the year ahead, the year 2018. It's your year of taking over. Matthew 11 verse 12 says, from the time of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. So it's your year of taking over. What used to dominate you, you will start dominating. Whatever had been dominating you, you will start dominating. It's your year of supernatural empowerment. And to begin the year, there are some unusual, uncommon empowerment programs. On the 1st of January, there's 8 hours of praise, hallelujah, at the Garden of Love of Elisha Akure Expressway, Elisha, 8 hours in the presence of God. And God said, if you appear the first day of the year in my presence, I'll make the remaining days of the year very meaningful. So come, just worship the Lord, share your testimonies, and have a great time in the presence of God. 9 a.m. is the time. 9 a.m. is the time. Worship, praise, testimonies, and thanksgiving. I will be expecting you, because God will load you with reasons to praise Him, and He will open your eyes to see the power that's in praise. When praise goes ahead of you, the battles of the year are won without your sweat. Your adversaries begin to contradict and confront and kill each other, while you have victories without a fight.
You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a song of deliverance from my enemies, till all my fears are gone. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I
Rave.
Your preferred station.
No airwaves?
Without my rave. Rave 91.7 FM.
We define your every moment.
Yeah. And you say Shy City. Shy City. Shy City. I'm coming home again. Do you think about me now and then? Yeah. Do you think about me now and then? 'Cause I'm coming home again. I met this girl when I was 3 years old, and what I love most, she had so much soul. She said, "Excuse me, little homie, I know you don't know me, but my name is Wendy and I like to blow trees, and from that point I never blow her off. Come from out of town, I like to show her off. They like to act tough, she like to tone them off and make them straighten up their hat, 'cause she know they soft. And when I grew up, she showed me how to go downtown, and at nighttime my face lit up so astounding. I told her, and my heart is where she always be. She never mess with entertainers, 'cause they always leave. She said it felt like they walked and drove on me. Knew I was gang affiliated, got on TV and told on me. I guess that's why last winter she got so cold on me. She said, "Yeah, keep making that platinum and gold for me." Do you think about me now and then? Do you think about me now and then? 'Cause I'm coming home again. Do you think about me now and then? Do you think about me now and then? Oh, now I'm coming home again. Maybe we could start again. But if you really cared for her, then you wouldn't have never hit the airport to follow your dreams. Sometimes I still talk to her, but when I talk to her, it always seems like she talking about me. She said you left your kids, and they just like you. They wanna rap and make soul beats just like you, but they just not you. And I just got through talking about what I'm trying to do, just not new. That everybody got the game figured out all wrong. I guess you never know what you got till it's gone. I guess that's why I'm here and I can't come back home. And guess when I heard that, when I was back home, every interview I'm representing you, making you proud. Reach for the stars, so if you fall, you land on a cloud. Jump in the crowd, spark the lighters, wave them around. If you don't know by now, I'm talking about Chi-Town. Do you think about me now and then? Do you think about me now and then? 'Cause I'm coming home again. Home again. Maybe do you remember when fireworks at Lake Michigan? Oh, now I'm coming home again. Home again. Maybe do you remember when fireworks at Lake Michigan? Oh, now I'm coming home again. Maybe we could start again. Maybe we could start again.
The undisputed champion.
Wow. This year,
I love Rave 91.7.
Wow. Yeah. I'm missing this year, I'm for big things, go. I'm missing this year, we go chop life, my brother, this year, I'm for big things, go. I'm missing this year go better pass the last year, see we go buy moto, go overseas, the flex they go gather the cheese, we go pump the key, we go pay the rent, we chop the right, so we go live the life. Time down, come make you celebrate. Everybody come make you chocolate. Life could be sweet like a chocolate. If you not believe, make you debate. Yeah. suffer. Blessings with the flow like you water. Fat belly, people they go tire for your matter. Say we no go sick lie. Amen. Say we no go bury anybody. Amen. Say we go they go high. Amen. So blessings from my way. Amen. Say we no go borrow lie. Amen. Say we no go bury anybody. Amen. Say we go they go high. Amen. So blessings will they come my way. This year go better pass it last year. My brother, this year you no go waka. This year you no go suffer. Blessings with the flow like you water. Fat belly, with the good tire for your matter.
Now, I'd like to seize this opportunity to call out to everybody on my timeline. Well done. God knows your plate number. The first person I want to call out is Omobola Dale Waliyat Hassan, a.k.a. Yaudumito. Are you friends with Bola?
On
Facebook? Please, I think that would be the best mistake you would make.
What name does she use?
You understand what I'm saying? It is the best mistake. You wake up early, Mama, you are saying food on your
What's that?
Bola, don't make a sister sin.
What's
Okay, just type out Omobola Dale Waliyat Hassan. You should find it.
Okay.
The second person I want to call out is Yemi Nature. These people, no, this particular one, this person. You look at some pictures and tears just come to your eyes. You look at some pictures, you fall in love. You look at some pictures, you just burst into laughter. You look at some pictures and you go, All right, 6:33 from Rave 91.7 FM. Where we're always defining your every moment with amazing music and quality talk. And it's time for us to take on the expression segment of the Sweet Sound of Morning, the morning ratio with your humble duo. With that's humble host as before and after the tea. Damilola, Unusual, Mimi Dorado, and
Beevan, Magoni. Great songs here. We had Mr. Mali, that's Young L with This Year. And just before we listen to his song, we had to listen to Kanye West and Chris Martin right there with Homecoming. And of course, the gospel song, Jonathan and Melissa Helsa with No Longer Slaves. Yeah, sure. Those are the songs we listen to. Right now, on the expression segment, let's get up close and personal as usual. So all you need to do is pick up your phone. Let's get talking. Now, we played that song this year. When the year starts, there are lots of promises, and you could see the bright future. You will see, oh God, cars. You can just imagine your car, your house, and everything. Yes, it happens every first week, second week, first month, second month, and then as the year progresses, we always look forward to having that bright future. So we just want to check out, want to know, how's the year been? Did it really turn out to be the year you were wishing or hoping it to be? Okay? Just like, we just want to find out, how was the year from the beginning, let's say from January, we are in the last weeks of the year. So hit us up right now to let us know your scorecard. I mean, scoring yourself more of 070 3175973. That's the WhatsApp portal. That is 070-317-59173. Strictly WhatsApp. Now you can call
0806 867 6165. 0806 867 6165. 0902 427 3808. 0902 427 3808 and 0905 648 7177. We have a caller on the line now. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi, who do we have on the line?
Yeah, this is your son.
Where are you calling from, Sheson?
I'm calling from Oshogo.
Is that Is that Dr. Rodwell?
Yeah.
Hey, please give him the bell. Could you move away from your radio sets? You are breaking the rules now. Twitter pause on.
All right,
our
Mr.
Twitter
Sorry.
pause on. Oh no, why you do that to our Twitter pause?
Yes, I had to terminate the call because you should know he listens to us a lot. So when you call, you have to turn down the volume on your radio or you walk away from there. So please, you can call back, still the same number, but you have to walk away from your radio or your radio set. Okay,
please. Thank you
so much. Sorry for that.
And I really hope someone is 2017 is winding down, so I'm expecting for someone to go, I have made money this year. I have made money this year. No matter what they do, I'll sponsor your Christmas. Oh God. Hi, who do we have here?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Raven.
Could you take that again?
Engineer Raven.
Hey, pausing. Yes, we got the city. We got the city. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Mr. Raven. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you.
Well, yeah, 2017 has been a wonderful year. Yeah, to me and my family. And I want to thank God for all He has been doing. Yeah, because like serious, I always said it. I never believed to have a house in Abuja in my life. I never dreamt of it. But this year, I have my own house in Abuja.
This one has passed bank a lot.
So, it's awesome.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
Hello. Good morning.
Could you call back, please?
Hello. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is from calling back.
All right, Sesson. Good to have you back.
What do you say?
Good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
This year, I've been able to do it with some bad habitude. Yeah, and it has really helped.
Okay, for example?
For example, drinking. Yeah. You know now.
I don't know anything.
He laughs because you people used to go together. Look at him.
I don't know.
I've been able to do without it, and it's been helping. Yeah, it's been helping for you.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
We're happy for you. Congratulations. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. I have something for you.
For who?
For you guys.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Yes, we did. What did you use to make that sound?
I have it in my room now.
Oh, really? Oh, my goodness.
Whose baby stuff are you playing with?
What do you say?
Whose baby? Whose baby is it? I mean, that's a baby's toy, right?
It's not a baby toy. It's the same one you are using there.
No, it's not the same one.
No, that's not a bell. We'll know the sound of a bell when we hear one.
That's
And Chesson.
Yeah.
Okay. The other bad habit I want for you to drop before this year runs out is to turn down the volume on your radio set before
whenever you call. Thank you, Damilola. This is for you.
Yells.
That's your anthem. That's your usual anthem.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Hello, good morning. Hi.
Michael from Atauja.
Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Hello, Michael.
I have bad habit. I'm a very stubborn guy.
Very stubborn. Congratulations.
Very stubborn. But thank God, I'm able to change. And now I'm a cool guy, a gentle guy.
You don't sound like one.
You are the one that is saying you are gentle. You are the one that is supposed to.
Yes, ma'am. I can say it boldly.
Okay, awesome.
All right, congratulations to you, okay?
Michael, and we hope to hear more success stories from you.
Yeah, sure. All right, keep your calls coming. 0806-867-6165, 0902-427-3808, 0905-648-7177, and of course the WhatsApp portal at 070-3175-9173. That is 070-3175-9173. Now, I can see that guy that give you messages in codes.
Raphael, what is going on from Ikero?
And you know, he spells my name as Beevan.
Ekenro.
Ekenro.
You should write Arabic now. Then I'll come and be reading. No. Okay, good morning, Mr. Beevan, and I'm not going to take that. Man.
Mrs. Raphael.
So this Mrs. Damilola somebody. Raphael is my father's name, except my husband will be answering Raphael. Clear your throats. You can go and do change of name. Come and propose. Okay, he says, man, this year has been so wonderful for me. At least I got a good job this year. Not just a job, it's a federal work. Yeah, unexpected. I give glory to God. I'm so sure 2018, 19, are you a politician? 2018, 2018 will be more great. Okay, we'll bring more greatness. I think that's what he will say. Star Rafael, you don't accept my friend request on Facebook. And Mr. Beevan, tell me your Facebook username. Wanna add you. After adding me now, what will happen?
No, why not you just connect with me on Instagram? Just search for Beevan Magoni at Beevanas911. That's BWEVONAIRS.
Beevanas. That's on Instagram. And of course, you know mine is Constant K. That's at Damilola Unusual. Let's take it up from there. I always said it, and I'm not going to say this on air, but I think we should start from there. Facebook is strictly for my close-knit friends, people I really, really know. I'm sorry. If I've accepted your friend request, lucky you. I just may decide to unfriend you.
I tried to add the this morning. I can't. I have more than 5,000 friends already. Long time.
You cannot unfriend. See, some people are unfriending because of me.
For years.
Shout out to La, Jerry. La, I love you. Okay, let's go on. This one on WhatsApp says, good morning, Auntie Dami. How's the night? My night is gone. This year has been a great one. No. Yeah, I promised to save 2 million naira this year, but glory be to God, I have seen 50k out of it, still trying to get the rest. Wonderful year so far. I bless the name of the Lord for good life. By God's grace, I'll save up to 10 million next year. You know what Okobuki usually says about stuff like this? As at last year, I think you never even had that 50k, so you are minus 50k now in your pursuit of your goal. Congratulations to you, and don't forget, things can only get better. We're talking about your score, your rating of the year 2017. How has it been like? Not forgetting though that it is not the year that will bring something to you, it is you who will make something happen in the year. And to Raphael Lay, who got a job with the federal government, don't go there to collect salary, go there to add value. And you discover things will work for you fast. You would even live there and maybe move to the United Nations or something.
Well, collect the salary. Give to me.
All right, this one's still WhatsApp message all the way from Ekiti. Smile Kayode, good morning to you. We miss you though. It's good to have you here again. He says, scoring self for the last 330 days, I will score myself 3/7. I plan to write some professional exams, but never achieves that. However, I'm grateful to Allah for His mercy so far. Ismail Kayode from Ekiti. Well, you may not have been able to write that exam, but because you still have it in your mind, it will definitely happen. Passion, they say, persuades. And I want to pray for you now that you would write that exam on scholarship. Amen, somebody.
Okay, right now, let's go for some musical time out. But before we go, please do remember when we come back, we'll be taking more calls 08068676165. That is 08068676165. We also have 09024273808, 0809024273808, and 09056487177, 09056487177. We're talking about the year 2017. How's it been for you? I mean, we're counting days to the end of the year, and probably by next year you're looking up to something. So did you achieve that thing you plan to get this year or not? I mean, I know Nigeria is a little bit tough for people this year. So let's go for a musical time. We have Ed Sheeran and Fuse. Oh, they have BBA, yeah, something like that. It's a cool song though. Enjoy, and we'll be right back.
My shoes last night, I don't know where I put my keys. I was tired and fell asleep beneath an oak tree. I bet my mother's proud of me, from each scar upon my knuckle and each graze upon my knee. And all I know is I got a cab and then threw up upon his car seat. He kicked me out and then I walked in the rain. I tell myself in every way I won't be doing this again, and tomorrow's a brand new day. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no man call, yeah. Baby, I bet, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, I bet, yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, I bet, yeah, yeah. I remember less and less, and mostly things that I regret. In my phone are several texts from girls I've never met, and in the pocket of my jeans are only coins and broken dreams. My heart is breaking at the seams, and I'm coming apart now. Now things are looking up, I'll find my shoes right next to the oak tree, and I'll get a bus straight into town and spend the afternoon looking around for the things that I left on the ground. And stay with me, tomorrow's a brand new day. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no man call, yeah. Baby, I bet, yeah, yeah. One more mile, 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 one more mile. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no man call, yeah. Baby, I bet, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, I bet, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, baby, I bet, yeah, yeah. One more mile, one more mile. I bet, yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, I bet, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back to Rave 91.7
FM, where we're always defining your every moment to some amazing music and quality talk. Who do we have on the line?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Auntie Danny.
Hi, darling. Who do we have here?
Comfort from
Hey, Come. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Uncle Beevan.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine.
All right, good to have you. Comfort. Straight up.
Yeah, and this year has been a great year for me, though I face a lot of challenges. Sure, you understand?
Okay.
Like this type of sickness that you'll be sick, but people won't know that you are sick. Sure, you understand?
Okay.
But you'll be the one feeling it inside you that you are sick. But thank God for my life. I'm now okay.
Okay.
I'm this kind of a person. I'm stubborn.
Okay.
You advise me. I can't hit your advice. Trust me.
Okay.
But now I'm a changed person. I thank God for that also. Then I'm expecting some things before this year runs out, and I pray those things should come to pass.
Amen. Okay. And were you able to get that uncle you were crushing on in church?
Stop it, Daddy.
Yeah, don't mind me. Don't mind me.
See you now. Don't go, Joe.
Okay, let me go. Bye-bye. Thank you.
No, you said I should stop it now. That's what you told me.
Did I say that? Live your life to the fullest.
Live your life and get in trouble, then you will smith it.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you have to speak so we can hear you, okay?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning. I'm Phil.
Oh, Phil, why are you sounding so low? Hello, Phil. Good morning.
Now, Phil, you have to speak up so we can hear you, okay?
I'm really sticking out now.
Much better. Hello?
Yeah.
Can you talk to us?
Hello, good morning. Okay, now, sorry.
From frying pan to fire. Please, when you call, you have to turn down the volume of your radio, okay? Like, you have to turn it down, or you work away from where your radio set is. All right? Keep your calls coming to 080686761650902427380 and 09056487177.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good to have you. Who is speaking with?
This is Patrick.
Your name again?
Patrick.
Hey, Patrick. How far now?
Fine.
Okay, good to have you with us. So talk to us. Is this your first time of reaching out to us, Patrick?
Yes.
Oh, you can have the bell. This year is actually a very beautiful one just because you called us. All right, so talk to us. How has it been for you?
This story is a romantic one. Although there is just a lot to talk about, but as I'm talking right now, I'm just getting back from fully beginning my sprint. So I've been down for a few days, and I thank God I'm alive. And the other thing is that I seem to be a very, very tough person, like very, very tough. But I think I've been trying to adjust and in soft in most of the cases. So, and I think that I just did my prayer for about 5 or 6 years ago, and thank God I'm changing. Hello?
Yeah, we're with you. You said you're changing, and we're glad you are.
Yes, I think I am now turning to be a soft person, which is not my habit.
All right, thank you so much for your call, man.
Right.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Now,
You
even
have to
though you
speak up.
called back, we still can't hear you. Let's see this message coming through on WhatsApp says, good morning, Auntie Sammy. Hey, you dashing me name.
It's not even Auntie,
Anuti Sammy.
Okay.
Yeah. And Uncle Van. This is a Dayton from Iraq BG. 2017 is a wonderful year for me, and I'm able to become the boss of myself, and I'm looking forward to more achievements in the years ahead. And Dami, I sent you a message. Okay, I'll check it. Thank you so very much, Adi from Iraq BG.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Yeah. Justice.
You know, sometimes when this happens, I remember JT that gated man. Ìgbà wo la ó tó sọ pé kẹ́ stop láti máa tán. When did the word are we going to have to stop to tell you to turn out the volume on your radio set? When is that going to happen? I think that will be my New Year resolution, but honestly, it's not about me. I'm not the one who should turn down the... Sometimes when someone is praying for you, you just also have to work in tandem with that prayer. And Patrick, once again, I must say thank you for joining us on the program this morning. It really has been such an honor. I would like to have more of you on the program. We should be calling the Rams on the expression segments this morning. Okay, that call is sneaking in.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you calling from? Yeah.
I'm Abubakar Ibrahim.
All right, good to have you,
Good
Ibrahim.
morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah.
All right, go on.
I want to say I do not have much to say, really. I just want to thank God for everything. It's been wonderful from January.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, thank you so much for calling, Ibrahim. Do have a fantastic day, okay?
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Okay, that's it, guys. Join us on the other side for You Are What You Eat, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Today's
sure.
Thursday, and I'm just seeing something about food. Let's just go.
We should go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, join us on the other side. We'll do like shortly. See Rave 91.7.
Let's roll up your day. Listen to Rave 91.7
FM.
You would love to talk to Shola, Kemi, Uche, Tunji, Udwak, and everyone really cheap, right? How does 13 kobo per second sound? Cool, right? You would also love free data right now to browse and chat. Just recharge your 9 mobile line and your game. Call friends, family, and folks on all networks for as low as 13 kobo per second all day. That's simple. Enjoy a flat rate of 13 kobo per second to all networks, plus free 5 megabytes on your first call with 9 mobile. Dial star 609 star 10 hash to activate. 9 mobile. Here for you. Here for Nigeria.
Wàá fẹ́ bá Ṣọlá, Kẹ́mi, Bọ́lájí, Tójí, Dẹ́mọ́lá àti gbogbo èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀. Lówó pọ́ọ́kú. Báwo ni kọ́bọ̀ mẹ́tàlá fún ìṣẹ́jú àyáṣẹ́dùn tó létí rẹ̀? Pẹ̀sẹ̀ ní àbí? Wàá tún fẹ́ dátà ọ̀fẹ́ láti bọ́ sórí ẹ̀ka ayélujára àbí? Wọ́n ṣàtìrà káàdì pè sórí òpó ìpè 9 mobile ẹ̀ ló bá tán. Pé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹbí ará àtojúlùmọ̀ lórí gbogbo ẹ̀ka ìpè fún kọ́bọ̀ mẹ́tàlá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló rọrùn. Jẹ̀gbádùn àsọdélẹ̀ kọ́bọ̀ mẹ́tàlá fún ìṣẹ́jú àyá láti pe gbogbo ẹ̀ka pẹ̀lú dátà mẹ́gábáìtì 5 lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Lórí ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ tí o bá pè lójúmọ́ pẹ̀lú 9 mobile. Tẹ star 609 star 10 hash láti bọ́ sórí òpó yìí. 9 mobile. Àwà fún ọ, àwà fún Naija.
There is no evidence in the record of the National Assembly. I'm telling you this. But you said you have some evidence here now. You just said this. That he did one bill and one motion. No, that you just I said it was you. You know, we need to take a shot away.
Thorough and incisive discussions.
Who did not listen to him? So he said that Dr. Fabra, when you are listening, I did not interrupt. You interrupted me.
Would you say that you and other members of the National Assembly are still robbing Nigerians? Has anything changed?
I will not use the same language again.
Why?
I'll tell you.
Engaging interviews with key stakeholders in various sectors.
Well, I'm going to give this question to you now. All of these happening, is it true that this is a ploy to cut the influence of...
You asking me that question?
Yes.
No, please don't use that kind of language. Please, do not insult me. Okay, I'm not insulting you.
Is your government owing contractors the way to...
I would like to know. You send me to go and work in Abuja, I'm a senator in Abuja. I'm not a member of this thing.
Has it achieved what it was meant to achieve, sir?
No, I'm not in position. I'm not in position to say that.
You know, but you had members on the
report is not...
You are representatives on
the question you're asking.
It is Frank Talk, quality talk, taking it from all angles, policy and politics, played out by our politicians and policy makers.
Join me, Femi Olanipekun, your host on Frank Talk, 9 to 10 a.m. every weekday on Rave 91.7 FM, where we have frank discussions and give you quality talk. Always.
Nah lie, no be 100 naira. I say na 100 naira. I say na lie, no fit be 100 naira. My guy, Pepsi 50cl plastic bottle, na 100. Hey, you hear say na 100 naira? Everybody knows say na 100 naira. Hey, Musa, abeg, how much be Pepsi 50cl plastic bottle now? That one na only 100 naira pa. I not tell you. Give me one bottle, oh. Abeg, me too. You want no shaking? Gotta go.
The Pepsi 50cl plastic bottle is now back at 100 naira. So no shaking, carry go. Also applies to Mirinda, 7-Up, and Team.
If you must drink, don't drive. If you must drive, don't drink. Drive with care and attention. Obey all traffic rules and regulations. Avoid speeding. Remember, you have a family that needs you. Road accidents kill, many lives, and destroy dreams. Be cautious while driving. This message is from Rave 1.7 FM.
Back. With the African flavor. Yeah. Matoya on the beats. What you say now? Yeah.
Rave 91.7 FM, where we're always defining your every moment with amazing music and quality talk. Well, I'm seeing the time right now, and it's saying it is 7 o'clock. It's a good thing to be here at this hour, and I am super excited. Well, maybe because I don't really have a bias. You know, it's just good for you to have supporters sometimes when you're in a place and people supporting you. You're feeling like a superstar, you know, and yeah, everything just goes slow. This night, 7 o'clock on a Thursday, we get to take on You Are What You Eat, and we said something awesome is going to happen. Well, we made some changes on the program, and honestly, I'm super excited because if you've been following the trend on the morning rave show, the only female voice you get to hear, the only female unautomated voice you get to hear is mine. And I've been like, gosh, could you just save me some? And this morning, well, I'm being saved because I have a woman. And this thing of Beevan is going to shut up to the end of this hour, I promise. Okay, so we have Mrs. Adenike Adeyemi with us live in the studios. She is going to be taking us on You Are What You Eat. Dolapo has done a marvelous job, and we sincerely appreciate him for his time and dedication on the program. After Rejoice left, yes, it was first Rejoice in Wachuku, and then Dolapo Ola came on, and now we have Adenike Adeyemi. Good morning to you, Ma. Good to have you with us.
Good morning.
All right, good to have you. Well, somebody said I shouldn't say anything, but you know.
No, I'm not saying it. I beg your pardon. It's actually supposed to be Akinyemi Adenike. I don't know where Adeyemi is coming from. Adenike Akinyemi. Yes, that's the name. Okay, so Beevan.
I don't know how to keep quiet. You asked me to keep quiet.
I told you to shut up.
I'm talking now.
No, I'm feeling like a star right now.
Let's talk about the year 2017. How's it been for you?
You won't even say you like how she's fine or she's welcome.
We got along when she came in, so I'm taking my time. I'm a gentleman. You know how it is. Okay?
Beevan told me the skills you guys used to get this morning.
Come on, we're not talking about that. we all know Nigerian girls or ladies. Once you hear somebody saying, "Have you eaten, brother?" Start thinking.
What of the brothers too? What of the brothers?
All right, good morning, man. Good to have you.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's talk about the year 2017. How's it been for you?
2017 has been awesome.
Okay.
2017 has been awesome.
Okay. You bought that house, the car, you got that new job, became a boss of your own, etc.
No.
You have to tell us so. You, as you're looking like this, you're saying no.
No.
You're trying to be modest. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work anyways.
I'm healthy.
Okay.
I woke up this morning and I don't need to be assisted to do anything. I thank God for a gift of life. And I think that's the most important thing. And when there's life, there is hope. So it's been an awesome year.
Okay. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Yeah, she was talking.
Okay, and well, she actually is here to talk and not to sing. She can sing. Well, did I?
She can sing, right?
No.
Huh? I can't.
Now why did you hold my leg? But okay, this is what we're doing. We are doing your what to eat. Beevan, go and sit down. If she handles my hair now, you know.
I don't think so. I don't think she doesn't know how to sing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, you talked about modesty just now.
Yeah,
so,
I think so.
Sometimes you just calm down.
Somebody's coming on radio for the first time. She's trying to be modest.
Yeah. Okay, let's just hit the ground rolling and let's get work done. It is the first edition on What You Eat this month, the month of December. I will just allow Adenike to take us on what she has for us.
Good morning, listeners. And I'm talking on diet this morning. We all know that diet plays a vital role in day-to-day living. And diet can be defined as the sum of foods you usually eat and drink regularly. Your diet is described as balanced or adequate when it contains all the required nutrients in proportion with respect to, in proper proportion in respect to one another for optimum nutrition. Diet may be prescribed, regulated, restricted in kind for therapeutic or other purposes. Several health conditions can be caused or aggravated by the food we eat. There are several food items that can be included or removed from our diet to prevent or treat diseases. To sustain a healthy and vigorous life, diet should be planned according to the principles of nutrition. And nutrition is food at work in the body. Optimal nutrition is required for good health. Eating a balanced diet reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases, cancer, diabetes, and other health conditions. Today, we're going to look at certain factors, or what are called determinants of our diet. Those things that you might need to take into consideration while planning your diet. There are so many factors that you need to take into consideration. You have physiological factors, economic factors, social factors, and so on and so forth. Today we'll be looking at the economic factors and the physiological factors. Economic factors. Cost of food items would affect or may affect your choice of food items. And at the end of the day, it affects your diet. Cost of food is a primary determinant of food choice. Cost is dependent on individual income and social economic status. Low income earners have greater tendency to consume unbalanced diets, in particular low intakes of vegetables and fruits. However, more money does not automatically translate or equate to a better quality.
Yeah, I'm very sorry I giggled. But what comes to mind is, sometimes you hear some people go, you want to eat fruit? You know, eat a bat. Stay there and you're just drinking water, and then you're saying you want to eat vegetables, you're saying you want to eat fruits, just to buttress what you're saying about not necessarily having so much money to be able to purchase some of these things. You're telling, growing up then, I remember growing up then, some parents, I don't know if it still happens now, they'll just tell their children, you want to eat fruit. Is that what will fill you? We tend in this climb to want to lay more emphasis on being filled than being nourished.
Yes, I agree with you. In this area, and it's common among the Yoruba culture, you find out that carbohydrates or the staples are what we consider as food. Every other thing is an addition, and so we put more emphasis or focus on the energy giving food. So and you find out that the energy giving foods will only provide basically energy. You need other things. You need the protein, you need the vitamins, and you need the minerals. The vitamins and the minerals, which we call the micronutrients, are very essential, although they are required in minute quantities, but they play a very vital role in maintaining body functions. And the only source of these vitamins and minerals are your fruits and vegetables.
The only source?
Yes. or the main source. Let's put
Okay, the main
are the
source.
fruits and vegetables.
Okay, so hello, yes, you. I'm talking to you. It is not about saying hello, my you, and it's about the one that will nourish your body. I'll let you go on now.
Okay. Accessibility to food plays also a very vital role, and food accessibility refers to the availability and affordability. The foods you want to purchase, are they readily available in the market, and are they affordable? Because you find out that most times, or in recent times, there are a lot of fads in town, and one way or the other we want to belong to a particular group, or we want to move with the tide, and you find out, especially among the young female adults, I want to keep my shape, so I'm on a particular diet, and sometimes subscribing to this diet may require you purchasing foods that are not readily available, and not readily available makes the food expensive to purchase. Your social status also determines the kind of food or your choice of food. Find out that most people find out that when they are up in the socio-economic ladder, they tend to pick or make food choices based on that, because they believe that they now belong to a particular class. Like, oh, I think I've arrived now, so I'm not going to eat certain foods, or I can now afford certain food items, and I guess I need to include it in my diet. And sometimes you feel that since I can afford it, then I should be able to eat certain foods liberally. And being liberal about such food items may put you at health risk. So let's look at those physiological factors that you need to consider when planning your diet. Number one, you have age. For example, you know that an infant 0 to 6 months requires breastfeeding, and breast milk cannot be overemphasized as the best diet for an infant. And you find out that mothers nowadays, because they belong to a social class, I don't want to breastfeed my child, I can afford to buy breast milk supplements. And so they make those choices, which is at the detriment of the child's health. And after 6 months, it's required that you complement the infant's diet. So different age groups, you have different requirements. And so you have to consider that when you're planning your diet. What are my requirements? Then you consider sex. Whether female or male. Most times the female are the ones affected because they are the vulnerable group because of their physiological composition. You find out that females, they require more nutrients during adolescence, pregnancy, and lactation. Women require 2.5% more dietary iron than men during pregnancy and lactation. They also require more protein than usual. So you consider that also when you're planning your diet. Your body size, you have to consider when you are planning your diet. Are you underweight? Are you overweight? Are you obese? Are you severely obese? All this you need to consider when you're planning your diet. If you're underweight, you're also nutritionally at risk. And then you need to consider plan your diet to tilt towards you having a healthy weight. If you're obese or overweight, it increases your risk of having related health problems associated with obesity. And then you need to plan your diet so that you shed some weight, and so that you can reduce your health risk. Because studies have shown that obesity is a predisposing factor to numbers of non-communicable diseases such as your cardiovascular heart disease, diabetes, and hypertension. Your health status. Your health status will determine your food choices. And at this point, I would like to say there is no good food and there is no bad food. Okay? Your health challenge will determine what is good for you or what is bad for you. And so you find out that most often times you come across people or individuals, and they approach me and ask a question that, oh, I learned this food is good, and that's why I take it, and I take it regularly, or I take it frequently, and I ask, why is it good? And then there is no answer is forthcoming. When you're told that a food is good, I think you should go further to ask, why is it good? Because most times you find out that the individual telling you that a particular food is good may have a health challenge,
and that particular meal or food was recommended
to either treat or alleviate whatever the symptom they has. So it's very important to ask questions. It's very important to read nutrition information on food items if they have nutrition facts written on them. Yeah. But I think one thing that we're not doing right here is that we're not asking enough questions. If the food is bad, why is it bad? If it's good, why is it good? My key word is keep it moderate, because there's no good food and there's no bad food. And it's very important that you eat from all the 5 groups that we have. And that's what actually makes your food balanced, because you're taking from all the food groups to meet your daily requirements.
Wow. So now we have an understanding that there is no good food and there is no bad food, because sometimes you get to hear some people say, you're eating, maybe for example, somebody does not eat, which one don't I eat now? Well, there is nothing I don't eat, I'm just saying. And the person, how can you be eating this? Don't you know? Whereas whoever it was that recommended that or prescribed, I think I want to use the word prescribed now because you're a nutrition expert, prescribes that to that person based on maybe the person's health status, as part of the examples that you have given us. And at this junction, I really want to open the phone lines to you, dear listener, to be a part of our world. I want for you to ask Adenike Akinyemi questions, especially with regards to this one that there is no bad food. Lines to dial are 0806 867 6165, 0902 427 3808, and 0905 648-7177. When you reach us, to remember to turn down the volume on your radio set, and let's just have us very briefly. I think this is a season now. You know, a lot of people called us this morning on the expression segment, and they talked about how that they've made a lot of change. And I think this is season for you to also begin to make changes with regards to your diet. She talked about being underweight and being overweight or being obese. Whatever it is, provided it has to do with your diet, we'll take it on. Very good morning. Reach out to us again. 0806-867-6165, 0902-427-3808, and 0905-648-7177. WhatsApp portal is 0703-175-9173. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good to hear your voice again this morning. Good morning, Beevan. How are you?
Beevan is
fine. Good morning to Adek here in the studio.
Good morning.
Yeah, my question is it ideal for an adult to eat egg daily?
Daily. Egg,
yes?
It's left for you. I don't know your body type or your body size, whether you're obese.
I weigh 70.
You may weigh 70.
And I'm 5.8.
In meters. You can do that yourself, sir. There's
it's a ma. That's actually Nika from the United States.
Ma. You take your body, your height in meters.
I said my height is 5.8.
That's in feet.
That's what?
That's in feet. That's in feet.
Okay.
So you have to change it to meters, from feet to meters. So if you know what your height is in meters, you take the square of your height in meters and you use it to divide your weight. So whatever it gives you will give you an idea of what your frame size or your size is like. If it's under, if the index you get is 18.5, is below 18.5 or 18.5 and below, you're underweight. If it's between 19 and 24.9, then you are normal. If it's 25 to 29.9, you're overweight. If it's 30.
So what are you saying in essence? If one is underweight, then it's advisable as an adult to eat eggs daily?
Yes, it's a good source of protein. It depends on what your diet is. I don't know what your diet history is like. So I don't know other sources of protein that you consume regularly, whether it's adequate. Whether it's adequate to provide the necessary protein that your body requires. But however, I don't think one egg is all right for the day, depending on what your diet history or diet plan looks like, to provide you with adequate protein.
Especially if the person would need a boost at a particular time. That's what you're saying.
So it's all right. But then how you cook the egg also matters. Because if you are obese or overweight, then you need to watch your cooking process. If you're overweight, then you need to watch out for fried foods. So rather than you take fried egg, I'll prefer you take boiled egg.
Boiled egg, awesome. Let's accommodate this one very quickly. Could you turn down the volume on your radio set or move away from it? Okay, it's my Kayode on Twitter. I'd really like to appreciate you. And then he came back and said, wow, I love her presentation so much. Knowledge plus I think he was going to say humility right there. And Beevan's word, modesty. Okay, now we're out of time. But okay, let's sneak that one in. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good to have you. Your name and location, please, very quickly.
Good morning. I'm speaking from Osogbo.
Your name?
That was not necessary, please. What I want to confirm is there any reason for one that just once in a while you feel like eating, or you eat little like a cup of 2 cups of rice in a day as an adult. Is there any reason?
All right, Anonymous. Adenike will definitely get to respond to that.
Okay.
He's asking whether it's normal for him. I think he's talking about loss of appetite. Maybe not eating, according to him, adequately. Maybe not more than 2 cups of rice as an adult in a day.
Okay. That, like when earlier introduced this topic, I said there are so many factors that may contribute to your diet. And I said today we are looking at the physiological factors and the economic factors.
Okay,
we also have psychological factors. Stress may affect your food choice.
Okay.
Or pattern. Your mood may affect your food pattern or choice. And your emotions also.
Okay.
May. The way you handle your emotions may determine what you eat.
Okay.
And so all these things come into play.
Okay.
Sometimes but you need to make sure that you don't have other symptoms.
Okay.
Coming out, other health symptoms that there may be an indication that you are suffering from something else. And you may need to see your physician or your doctor and discuss, just to remove all doubts that there is no other problem. But mood, emotions, stress have a role also to play.
We will be focusing on that next time we have you on the program. Awesome. I really love this. Not, if we're going to be talking about bias, I mean, Rave FM has bias with defining the moment. I mean, Dr. Ayodele baby has a bias with diabetic patients. So I think I should have a bias for having a woman on my show. Oh my goodness. Yes, I have to go right now. Thank you so very much, Adenike Akinyemi, for being a part of our world on You Are What You Ate. It's been amazing, and we'll look forward to receiving you again next Thursday. Thank you, dear listener, for being an amiable audience. We'll take this pause right now. We'll pay our bills, and we'll move over to the newsroom for the Thursday edition of Beyond the Headlines. Good morning.
Christmas is here again. Let's celebrate the season. This time it's bigger, better, and classier. Yeah, that's right. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, lovely ones. Rave FM, in collaboration with Shirley Party Entertainment, presents the 2017 Christmas Fun Fair, starting December 11 to December 24 at Rave FM Complex, Block 2223, Oroki Estate Extension, behind Onward Hospital and Gumbelewo, Oshobo. Highlights of the event include Father Christmas Show, refreshments, gifts, clown activities, shout-outs, games, terrain rides, fun city, and bouncy castle, all rolled out on a purple carpet. There will also be side attractions like face painting, candle floss, popcorn, and lots more. Now I'm loving this. With sound powered by DJ Clement. This event is open to schools, churches, organizations, and individuals, all for a token fee of 1,500 naira only. Tickets can be purchased in advance or on site. For bookings and other inquiries, you can call 0806-794-4453 or 0813-115-5042. Come, let's help you light up this Christmas season.
But be a champion only in the boxing ring. What makes you a man is not woman. Remember, a beautiful homemaker bridles her tongue. Charity, they say, begins at home. Domestic violence kills. Act right and live responsibly. This message is from Rave 91.7 FM.
If you must drink, don't drive. If you must drive, don't drink. Drive with care and attention. Obey all traffic rules and regulations. Avoid speeding. Remember, you have a family that needs you. Road accidents kill, maim lives, and destroy dreams. Be cautious while driving. This message is from Rave 91.7 FM.
Hello, it's another lovely morning. Good morning and welcome to Beyond the Headlines on Rave 91.7 FM. The station that's always defining your every moment with amazing talk and quality music. My name is Stella Bolariwa.
And my name is Beevan Magoni. Good morning.
We'll be serving you headline stories from the national dailies. I'll be taking stories from The Punch, The Vanguard, and The Nation newspaper. Well,
and I'll be looking at stories from the Premium Times and also Daily Trust newspapers.
From The Vanguard, FG summons Nigeria's charge the affair in Libya. FIRS challenges suits seeking tax relief for oil firms. CBN begins implementation of 26.8 billion naira agri SME fund. McCarthy denies presidential ambition also. Fuel scarcity worsens as the bank blames cabal.
All right, let's look at stories from the Premium Times newspaper. It's time to focus on governance and stop blaming Jonathan. That's according to Amechi. Trump ignores world leaders formally recognize Jerusalem as Israel capital. And also, Resort Fuel accused this week FEC mandates petroleum minister. Also, how Nigeria police arrested 10 budget staff for monitoring public projects. That's according to officials. PDP, Saraki, Kwankwaso, and others. ICBC arrests former Court of Appeal Justice over alleged 200 million naira bribe. Nigerian government approves 6 new private universities. And also, PDP accuses APC of plot to disrupt convention. IPB speaks on articles PDP defection party convention. Northern senators, governors to meet in Katsina over restructuring budget. Adeboye speaks on miracles at RCCG Holy Ghost Congress. Monetization, ICPC recovers houses. 80 million naira from civil servants. Don't interfere with training. Certification of doctors. NMA tells Senate. This and many more stories can find on the Premium Times newspaper.
Now to the Nation newspaper. Equerry people in Rivers endorse Wike for second term. Oyo PDP endorses Ladoja. Rivers PDP endorses Secondus. McCarthy Okowa Ishaku visits IBB. Following a 6th release of persons in illegal custody of DSS. PDP alleges APC plot to disrupt convention. Southwest states united on constitution amendment and many more from the Nation newspaper.
And to the Daily Trust newspaper, reps to quiz Emefiele Hamid Ali orders over waivers. Anti-graft group urges recovery of government trust funds in banks. FJ receives final draft of national transport policy. Reps prop TCN over delay in $300 million power project. China's Sinopec looking to sell Nigeria business. And let's look at more stories. Small-scale industrialists launch 100 million naira microcredit scheme. And FG to automate good inspection to reduce export rejections. And let's look at on the other side. Yanga, when fashion meets diplomacy culture. This and many more stories you can also find on the Daily Trust newspaper.
Now to the stories proper from the Punch newspaper. Trump recognizes Jerusalem as Israel's capital. President Donald Trump of the United States recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital on Wednesday and announced plans to relocate the U.S. embassy there. The move is expected to inflame tensions in the region and unsettle the prospects of peace. According to him, is that today we finally acknowledge the obvious that Jerusalem is Israel's capital. This is nothing more or less than a recognition of reality. It is also the right thing to do, Trump said from the White House diplomatic reception room. That's from the Punch for details on this.
And time for us to come back home here. It's time to focus on governance and stop blaming Jonathan. That's according to Amechi. The Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amechi, has admonished his colleagues in the Muhammadu Buhari administration to stop blaming former President Goodluck Jonathan. Mr. Amechi said it is time for administration officials to concentrate on delivering good policies to the citizens rather than dragging the former president for Nigeria's woes. I agree with those who said we should stop criticizing the last government and that we should do our own. The Nation newspaper quoted Mr. Amechi as saying during a meeting at his office Tuesday. The minister decried Nigeria's infrastructure deficit, drawing a comparison with other relatively new countries like Singapore.
Southwest States united on constitution amendments. Southwest States will adopt a common position on the proposed amendments to the constitution, the governor said yesterday. Governors Abiola Jimobi Oyo, Akinwumi Ambode, Lagos, Rauf Aregbesola Osun, Rotimi Akeredolu Ondo, and Ayodele Fayose Ekiti met in Ibadan, the Oyo state capital, to ratify their common stance on all the issues billed for amendment. The National Assembly last month transmitted the items it is proposing for amendments to the state's houses of assembly. 2/3 of the 36 assemblies, which is 24, must concur on any particular issue before it could be accepted. That's from The Punch.
IBB speaks on articles, a PDP defection party convention. This story is on the Premium Times newspaper. A former head of state, Ibrahim Babangida, has expressed confidence that Governor Ifeanyi Okowa-led convention organizing committee of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, will conduct a rancor-free, acceptable convention. Mr. Babangida spoke on Wednesday when Mr. Okowa, accompanied by the chairman of the caretaker committee of the People's Democratic Party, Ahmed McCarthy, and top officials of the party met him at his IBB's country home at Mina, Niger State. I have here the chairman of the caretaker committee, former chairman of Kaduna State, the chairman of Convention Planning Committee, the governor of Delta State, with the officials for the convention. I am glad they are working hard, and I have seen that they want to make sure that the convention of the PDP is rancor-free, transparent, and everybody will be given a level playing ground, he said.
From the Vanguard newspaper, Senate invites NAPIM's GM to appear before it in 24 hours. The senator summoned the Group General Manager of National Petroleum Investment and Management Service, NAPIMS, to appear before its committee on local content in the next 24 hours or risk unpleasant consequences. Disclosing this yesterday at the sitting of a committee currently looking into the huge variations associated with the $16 billion Egina Deep Sea Oil project and two related Bonga Southwestern Zaba projects. Chairman of the committee, Senator Solomon Adiola, APC, Lagos West, said it was becoming a tradition in the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation and NPC and its associated subsidiaries to treat National Assembly's invitations with levity under flimsy excuses. For details, check the Vanguard.
Resolve fuel queues this week. FEC mandates Petroleum Minister. The Federal Executive Council has mandated the Minister of State for Petroleum, Ibe Kachiku, to end the fuel queues across the country by the end of this week. The directive was given at the FEC meeting held on Wednesday. The meeting was presided by the Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo, in the absence of President Muhammadu Buhari, who is in Kano on a working visit. Fuel queues have since Monday surfaced across the country, with the NNPC blaming it on panic buying. The Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, briefed State House correspondents on the resolution after a meeting of the council, which held inside the council chamber at the presidential villa, Abuja.
Oh.
And also, let's look at this story right here. This one is saying Northern Senators, governors meet in Katsina over restructuring budget. The Northern Senators Forum, NSF, and the 19 Northern Governors will on Monday converge in Katsina for a 3-day retreat to deliberate on the agitations for the restructuring of the country. The chairman of the forum, Abdullahi Adamu, told the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, in Abuja that the retreat would also focus on how to improve the security situation in the country. It will be recalled that for the same reason of agitations for restructuring and other challenges facing the country, Southern senators met recently in Calabar, the Cross River State capital. Mr. Adamu, who represents Nasarawa's West Senatorial District, said that the forum had written letters of invitation to the 19 governors, leading traditional rulers, top politicians, and ex-senators from the region to make presentation at the retreat.
Rivers PDP endorses Secondus. Rivers State Chapter of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has endorsed Prince Uche Secondus as its candidate for the national chairmanship position of the party. They also dismissed the rumor of possible imposition of candidates on the delegates. State Party Chairman Felix Owa said in a statement that Secondus is a founding member of a party with the capacity to take the party to greater heights. In a related development, Oyo PDP endorses Ladoja. The Oyo State Chapter of the People's Democratic Party yesterday also endorsed a former governor of the state, Senator Rashidi Ladoja, as its choice among those jostling for the seat of the national chairman of the party's national convention slated for Saturday. The state chairman of the party, Alhaji Kumi Mustafa, announced the endorsement and adoption after a show of hand vote during a meeting held at the party secretariat in Molete, Ibadan on Tuesday. That's from the Nation newspaper.
And back to the Premium Times newspaper. PDP will Saraki Kwankwaso others. The Board of Trustees of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has called on aggrieved members who left the party to follow the footsteps of former Vice President Abubakar Atiku and return home. The chairman of the board, Walid Jibrin, a former senator, made the call while briefing journalists on Wednesday in Abuja. He said, as the party joyfully welcomes Atiku back to his home, PDP, we are equally waiting to receive more members. We are waiting for the President of the Senate, Senator Bukola Saraki, Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso, other senators, members of the House of Representatives, and APC governors who left the PDP. Let all of us unite and take back power from APC come 2019.
In a related development, PDP alleges APC plot to disrupt convention. The People's Democratic Party yesterday accused some government officials who are members of the All Progressives Congress of plotting to disrupt the party's national convention in Abuja on Saturday. Also yesterday, Board of Trustees Chairman Walid Jibrin said the party was waiting for Senate President Bukola Saraki, former Kano State Governor, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, and governors who left the PDP for the APC in 2014. National Publicity Secretary Dayo Adeyeye told reporters yesterday that if not checked, the plot could derail the convention. That's from the Nation newspaper.
ICPC arrests former Court of Appeal Justice over alleged 200 million naira bribe. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, has arrested a retired justice of the Court of Appeal, Mohammed Tamia, for allegedly demanding 200 million naira bribe. The spokesperson of the commission, Rashidat Okodua, disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday. Mr. Okodua alleged that the suspect demanded the bribe from one Nnamdi Oji in exchange for a favorable judgment in a National Assembly election case at the Imo division of the court. According to her, the offense, which violates Section 10 of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act 2000, was committed in 2015. The retired justice asked Oji, who was the candidate for All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, for Arochiku or Hafia Federal constituency to give him 200 million naira to influence the court's decision in his favor.
McCarthy denies presidential ambition. The interim national chairman of the People's Democratic Party and former governor of Kaduna State, Senator Ahmed Mohamed McCarthy, has denied media reports that he had interest in contesting the 2019 presidential elections. McCarthy, who disclosed this in a statement signed by his spokesman, Mukhtar Zubair Sirajo, said his interest now was how to reposition the party for the task ahead. The statement reads, attention of the Senate of the Senator Mohammed McCarthy has been drawn to reports in some sections of the media which seem to suggest that he has confirmed an interest in seeking to fly the flag of PDP in 2019. End of quote. That's from the Vanguard.
Nigerian government approved 6 new private universities. The federal government of Nigeria has approved licenses to 6 private universities. The approval was given on Wednesday by the Federal Executive Council, FEC, in its meeting chaired by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo at the council chamber of the presidential villa. The Minister of Education, Ademu, who briefed State House correspondents after the meeting, listed the universities to include Admiralty University, Ibusa, Delta State, Spiritan University, Neochi, Abia State, Precious Cornerstone University, Ibadan, Palmo University of Medical Sciences, Port Harcourt, River State, and Atiba University, Oyo State, and Eco University of Medical and Health Sciences, Lagos.
From the Punch newspaper, the Nigerian Army on Wednesday removed the theater commander of the Operation Lafia Dole, Major General Atairu Ibrahim, and appointed a new Major General to head the military anti-insurgency operation in the Northeast. The Director, Army Public Relations, Brigadier General Sani Usman, confirmed the development to Punch correspondent on telephone, noting that Major General Rogers Nicholas has been named as his replacement. Until his new appointment, Nicholas was the Chief of Logistics at the Army Headquarters, Abuja. That's from The Punch. For more on this,
we'll now pay some bills and be right back to continue on Beyond the Headlines. Good morning.
Please listen to these announcements. Nigerian Union of Pensioners, Osun State Chapter. Communique reached at the State Council meeting held on the 29th November 2017. The Council delegates critically examined the following issues. 1. Unpaid gratuity of the pensioners of 2011 to 2012 and the backlog of gratuities of 2008 to 2010. 2. The government continuous payment of modulated monthly pension, which is unknown in the history of the payment of remuneration of salaries and pensions. 3. the non-implementation of the 33% increase approved by the federal government since 2010. 4. The non-payment of the balance of 142% pension increase, which remains 22 months payable to the concerned pensioners. In view of the above and the nonchalant attitude of the government of Osun State to the plight of the pensioners, and especially the continued proclamation that the government in power does not owe the pensioners of Osun State, delegates therefore resolve as follows. 1. All outstanding gratuities and pension arrears from 2008 till date must be paid. 2. Failure to respond positively to the above issues within 21 days. The union will not hesitate to call all pensioners to a massive public demonstration. Announcer Elder G.A. Adesoji, State Secretary. Alhaji Prince G.O. Salawu, State Chairman.
This is how Ola ordered a Pepsi 50cl plastic bottle before it dropped to 100 naira.
Joe, can I have one plastic bottle of Pepsi there?
But now that the Pepsi 50cl plastic bottle is back at 100 naira, he goes...
Give me my ice cold chilled plastic bottle of Pepsi. Pepsi. Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi.
Enjoying the ice cold Pepsi 50cl plastic bottle now that it's back at 100 naira. No shaking, carry
go. You're welcome back. This is Beyond the Headlines on Rave 91.7 FM. God will judge looters of our economy. That's from Buhari. President Muhammad Buhari has invoked the wrath of God on those who looted the nation's economy. He expressed regrets that some people squandered the nation's enormous wealth without providing basic facilities such as water, electricity, and good roads. President Buhari spoke yesterday at the Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi II's palace during his 2-day visit to Kano. The trip will be rounded off today. The president also pardoned 500 inmates of Kamawa prison who got cash donations to start a new life. That's from The Punch.
Monetization. ICPC recovers houses, 18 million naira from civil servants. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, has recovered 2 high-rise buildings and 18 million fraudulently acquired by civil servants under the federal government's monetization policy. In a statement on Wednesday, spokesperson of the commission, Rashidat Okodwa, said the culprits were mainly in the office of the head of civil service of the Federation, OHCSF. Mr. Okodwa said other undeserving beneficiaries were also involved in the alleged breach of the monetization policy. She, however, did not disclose the identity and number of persons involved in the act.
Earned allowances. ASU seeks suspension of UI Bursa. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, at the University of Ibadan, has called for the suspension of the Bursa, Michael Alatishe, for allegedly refusing directives of the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Idowu Olayinka, to pay lecturers their earned allowances. ASU said the earned academic allowances must be paid on or before Monday, 12 December 2017, by the institution, or it would face the wrath of the union. The federal government disbursed over 1 million naira.
Okay, let's see our stories here. PDP accuses APC of plot to disrupt convention. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, on Wednesday alleged that some overzealous elements in the All Progressives Congress, APC, were planning to disrupt the party's national convention holding on Saturday in Abuja. The National Publicity Secretary of the National Caretaker Committee of the party, Dayo Adeye, made the allegations in a news briefing in Abuja. Mr. Adeye called on President Muhammadu Buhari to investigate and ensure that the convention was not disrupted. He said that the president was not involved in the plot, but that some members of his party were out to cause confusion.
CBN begins implementation of 26.8 billion naira Agri-SME Fund. The Central Bank of Nigeria yesterday released the modalities for the operation of a 26.87 billion naira agribusiness small and medium enterprises investment scheme. Among other things, the scheme approved at the Bankers Committee meeting held in February 2017 will be managed by a special proposed vehicle named Bankers Fund Managers Limited, while the board of the directors monitors the implementation of the scheme. In a statement announcing the modalities, the CBN said the initiative is to support the federal government's effort and policy measures for the promotion of agricultural business.
Don't interfere with training. Certification of doctors, NMA tells Senate. The National Association NMA has urged the Senate to allow the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria (MDCN) handle issues of medical education and training, as it is the statutory body created by law for it. The Senate Committee on Health on Tuesday began an investigative hearing regarding allegations leveled against the acting registrar of MDCN, Tajuddin Sanusi. The allegations against Mr. Sanusi range from extortion to allegedly failing about 437 foreign medical students who sat for the MDCN examination recently at the University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital, UITH. We now open the phone lines for you to call and make your comment and also your contributions. But remember, when you call, you have to turn down the volume on your radio and also try to keep your and straight to the point. The numbers to call are 08068676165. That is 08068676165. 09024273808. 09024273808. 09056487177. 09056487177. Remember to keep your comments civil and straight to the point.
The power distribution companies are seeking the payment of 100 billion naira subsidy owed them by the federal government to improve their infrastructure. The firm said the government, during the privatization in 2013, promised them 100 billion naira to cushion the effects increased tariffs on their operations. Adding that 4 years later, the government was yet to fulfill its promise. They are also seeking the payment of debts owed by other ministries. Hello, good morning.
All right, you have to call back. Still the same numbers, 08068676165. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Alhaji Majesty.
All right, make your comment, sir.
Yeah, I want to comment about the PDP National Convention. The federal government should make sure that there's no chaos in that convention. And secondly, I want to talk about Amici, that they should business of governance. Enough of the same team. No one is successful by blaming his parents or anybody around him for failure. They should face the business. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for calling.
Okay, the Ghana State Governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, has said his administration spends 9 billion naira monthly on payment of workers' salaries. Hello. Hello, good morning.
All right, you have to call back to try again. 08068676165, 09024273808, 09056487177.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my name is Femi. I'm calling from Oshogo.
You're welcome.
I want to comment on the refusal of the state government to pay pensioners, senior citizens, the allowance, monument gratuity, and so on. I think it is inhuman, callous, and humiliating. So be treating senior citizens like that is all good. Some of them have died. Some cannot afford to buy the drugs to keep their body. I think it's time people do something about it. Not give it to things around the corner. God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.
Good morning. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Okay, back to the story of Kano State Governor. Well, the governor said the feat of paying 9 billion naira monthly salaries was achieved at a time most state governments have not been able to pay salaries of their workers as a result of the economic situation in the country. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Emmanuel from Minnesota. Good morning.
Thanks for calling.
Yes. I want to comment about the comment credited to CB Tableti. No, this is the first time over 2 years hearing a very super solution responsibly and reasonably from this ruling government. And I want the federal government to take a cue from that statement. We elect them for a good governance, not good complaint. We elect them because we know they are rust in PDP, not continue in their special number of complaining about what PDP do. Let them put their cards on the table and let we Nigerians choose the best because we elected them for a good governance. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for your call. Reps to quiz Emefiele Hamid Ali orders over waivers. This story is found on the Daily Trust newspaper.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome.
Yeah, this money again from Osogbo.
Okay.
See on the pensioner situation. I want to draw the attention of those in office now. They should also be bracing up. But what is happening to those that are retired now, we have to happen to them. They have to brace up and talk to this government, but they are inept too.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. A House of Representatives panel has invited the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, and the Controller General of the Nigerian Customs Service, NCS, Hamid Ali, over alleged abuse of waivers and bonds on import duties. Also invited are the Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, bank executives, importers, inspection agents, and other critical stakeholders. All the invitees are to be quizzed on their various roles on the matter from 2010 to date. A copy of a letter written to the affected agencies and corporate bodies seen by Daily Trust show that stakeholders such as SGS, Cotecna, Global Scan, and Wet Fountain Nigeria Limited will also be quizzed. The House Committee on Customs, chaired by Rep. Abiodun James Faleke, APC Lagos, said in Abuja that all those invited must appear next Wednesday to provide detailed explanation on the matter.
Falana seeks release of persons in illegal custody of DSS. Activist lawyer Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, has asked President Muhammadu Buhari to direct the Department of Secret Service to release Nigerians and foreigners being held in illegal custody contrary to the provisions of the Constitution, the African Charter on Human and People's Rights Act, and the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. In the alternative, he asked the government to arraign them in the appropriate courts in line with the avowed commitment of the present administration to respect the fundamental rights of the people under the rule of law. That's from the Vanguard for details.
This one is anti-graft group urges recovery of government funds in banks. The Presidency, Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission and Federal Ministry of Finance have been called upon to recover all funds arising from custom duties and taxes that are currently trapped in some banks that acted as collecting agents.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome.
Yeah, family Irashego, my first my name from Obago.
All right, you have to speak up so we can hear you, please.
Family Irashego is my name from Obago.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. This pensioner, this is the most recalcitrant government I ever seen in my life, and it's unfair. And people we don't supposed to become a state already with poverty. And also state case is becoming a peculiar state case in this Nigeria. Why? People working for good 35 years and they cannot get their gratuity. Most of them have died. May God save us.
All right, thank you for your comment.
Now, 49,000 PVCs unclaimed in Taraba. That's credited to INEC. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, in Taraba on Wednesday said 49,000 permanent voter cards have not been claimed by their owners. The Administrative Secretary of the Commission, Alhaji Mohammed Umar, disclosed this at a stakeholders meeting in Jalingo. According to him, over 26,000 of the PVCs have not been collected by their owners in Jalingo town alone. He advised the affected persons to visit their respective council area secretariats and claim their PVCs.
And that's how much you can take on Beyond the Headlines this morning. Join us tomorrow, same time, same station, Rave 91.7 FM. We now head to Sport News with Joseph Atewe. My name is Beevan Magoni.
And I'm Stella Bolarinwa. Thank you.
Catch up on the latest in the sporting world every weekday for an exciting package on tennis.
I'm grown man Chick Serinka, and I'm grown man Bob the
Formula One, boxing,
round 10 begins. If they complete this round,
athletics,
Usain Bolt though getting into his running. Here he comes. 9.5.
basketball.
Stop stalling with the mindless chat. And the Rhinos win the ball in the play.
Football,
the greatest Champions League knockout comeback,
and many more. Sport Vibes is sports with perspectives from on the scene and on the field. We bring the people you know and the places you want to be closer to you. For the actions, the thrills and frills, tune in to Sport Vibes Monday through Friday by 8 a.m. and find out.
smashing the world record. Unbelievable.
We break it first. Sports is like no other. What's your style? Express yourself. What's your definition of sports?
Find out now.
Morning, sport fans, and welcome to the show Sport Vibes on Rave 91.7 FM. How would you find your every moment? But the matters rising in every busy world of sport. Here's some stories making headlines at the moment. England is set to play Nigeria in a World Cup warm-up game in June, according to the General Secretary of the Nigerian Football Federation, Mohammed Sanusi. Super Eagles goalkeeper Daniel returned to action for his South African club, Chippa United, and they won the win against Kaizer Chiefs on a Wednesday. Philippe Coutinho described wearing the captain's armband at Anfield as special after the stand-in skipper led Liverpool to a 7-0 victory for the hat-trick in the Champions League. Real Madrid record-breaking star Cristiano Ronaldo has set his sights on winning the 10th successive Champions League title. The club held Liverpool's faultless 7-0 thrashing of Sparta Moscow and says is open to facing any opponent in the Champions League last 16. Pep Guardiola shocked off Manchester City's first defeat since April and praised the performance of 3 young players who were given a chance to shine against Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League on Wednesday. We understand the Champions League group stage came to a pulsating conclusion on Wednesday, and we now know all the teams that will contest the last 16 stage to be drawn on Monday. Although welcome once again to the show Sport Vibes on Wave 91.7 FM. My name is Joseph Atewa.
We break it first. Sports is like no other. What's your style? Express yourself. What's your definition of sports?
Find out now.
Starting with all the sport, all is now set for the 2017 Nigerian Table Tennis Federation and the National Open Commonwealth Games, the trials holding on December the 11th to the 16th at the National Stadium in Lagos. According to the Assistant Secretary of the NTTF, Adebayo Adeosun, athletes will compete for honors in 18 events. Athletics will compete in 8 events for men and women. For the National Open, more than 2 million naira will be at stake for prize money at the 5-day tournament with Sola Oyetayo and Cecilia Otuapan open to retain the titles they won in 2016. Less than 5 months to the kickoff of the 2018 Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, Australia. The NTTF has called up 47 players for the first phase of trials holding. The invited players include 30 able and 17 athletes that are expected to jostle for the place at the teams to the Multi-Sport Championship holding on the 4th of April to the 15th in 2018. Among the invited players include national champions Shola Oyetayo, Yami Aziz, Joshua Oladino, Azan Nurdin, Ahmed Adeyinka, Toby Falano, Aziz Sholanke, Veluan Akombi, as well as national junior sensation Abayomi Animation. And away from that, Joanna Conte has appointed Michael Joyce as the new coach ahead of the 2018 season. Joanna Conte split with winner Afisa in October after a disappointing end to 2017 campaign. They saw a rise to a career high form in the world rankings and reached the semi-finals at Wimbledon. And as she prepares for the start of the new season and the first Grand Slam of 2018, the Australian Open, the British world number 9 has turned to American joys. Joyce worked with Maria Sharapova from 2004 to 2011, helping her win 2 Grand Slam titles and reach number 1 in the world. It was most recently worked with Victoria Azarenka and will be Conte's camp for the Brisbane International, which begins on the 1st of January. Joanna Conte reached the semi-finals at the Australian Open in 2016, but is now viewed as one of the favourites for 2018, with Serena Williams returned, adding to a field set to contain Sharapova and Azarenka, along with world number 1 Simona Halep and Wimbledon champion Gabin Muguruza. And finally, in other sports, Serena Williams appears set to make a return from a year away from tennis at the Australian Open. Williams was triumphant at Melbourne Park earlier this year. The victory made all the more remarkable after it was determined the American was 8 weeks pregnant at the time. The 23 Grand Slam singles champion has since given birth to a daughter, Alexis Olympia, and ran the internet mogul Alexis Ohania. And Australian Open tournament director Craig Taylor, it is the first major of the year, will be able to accommodate Serena's bolster following. Victoria's sister Venus Williams last year moved Williams one behind the Margaret Court's all-time record of major wins. And in football, England are set to play Nigeria in the World Cup warm-up game in June, according to the General Secretary of the Nigerian Football Federation, Mohammed Sanusi. Both nations will feature at next year's World Cup in Russia, with Nigeria drawn in Group B alongside Argentina, Croatia, and Iceland. Gareth Southgate sides will play Belgium, Panama, and Tunisia in Group G. England is scheduled to play the Netherlands in a friendly on the 23rd of March, before hosting Italy 4 days later. There has been no confirmation from the Football Association on the World Cup friendlies. The two countries met in a friendly in November 1994, which England won 1-0 at Wembley courtesy of David Platt's goal. They then played out a goalless draw in the group stages of the 2002 World Cup in South Korea and Japan, with a point helping England advance from Group F. And away from that, Super Eagles goalkeeper Dana Lakbey returned to action for his South African club, Chippa United, in a 1-0 win against Kaizer Chiefs on Wednesday. Lakbey sustained a neck injury in the club's previous Absa Premiership clash last week against Mamelodi Sundowns, and was unable to complete the game after it was stretched off in the 60th minute. It was, however, cleared by the club doctors to resume training a few days later. The Chile boys won the fixture courtesy of a 5th-minute strike in Basel, and now have now moved to second position in the table. The 31-year-old has now kept 6 clean sheets in the 10-game sheet. He is featured for the club this season. His compatriot James Okosa was voted man of the match in their counter. Nigerian midfielder Fiza Remo has joined Ghana Premier League club Inter Alice FC and will join the Inter Alice from Nigerian amateur club Westerlo Football Academy. The defensive midfielder who was on loan at Nigerian Professional Football League club Aqua United last season is Inter Alice's third signing ahead of the new season. He arrived at the club early this week and did enough to training to secure a move to the mother side. President of Inter Alice, Robin Elter, told the club's official website that this is a very positive addition to a team because it will offer a lot to us. I will play the key role as Aqua United won the Nigerian Federation Cup last season. The midfielder was also a key member of the Nigerian home-based Super Eagles and came second at the Waffle Nations Cup this year in Ghana. He is now ineligible to feature for Nigeria at next year's African Nations Championship, as the competition is meant for only players playing the trade in the country's domestic leagues. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, at Anfield, Philippe Coutinho described well the captain's handbag at Anfield as special after the standing keeper led Liverpool to a 7-0 victory with a hat-trick in the Champions League.
We rate it first. Sports like no other. What's your style? Express yourself. What's your definition of sports? Find out now.
Philippe Coutinho described well the captain's handbag at Anfield as special after the standing keeper led Liverpool to a 7-0 victory with a hat-trick in the Champions League. Coutinho was named captain on Wednesday in place of Jordan Henderson, who watched from the bench as Liverpool embarrassed the Spartak Moscow at Merseyside. The Brazil star has been linked with a move to La Liga giants Barcelona, scored twice in the opening 15 minutes, and out of the fifth 5 minutes into the second half, to guide Liverpool through to the knockout stages for the first time since 2008 to 2009 season. Sadio Mane backed the race with Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah, but also targets in the demolition of Liverpool. The demolition, rather, as Liverpool won Group E, 3 points ahead of Sevilla. But Coutinho was the name on everyone's lips after the post-match, including teammate Emre Can. Real Madrid favourite to win the Champions League. Borussia Dortmund head coach Peter Bosz is unconvinced despite the size of 3-2 loss at the Santiago Bernabeu. Dortmund fought back from 2-0 down to level the match against the two-time defending champions thanks to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's quick-fire brace in Madrid on Wednesday. However, the struggling German Pistols were already out of contention for the last 16, humbled to Lucas Vazquez's strike with 9 minutes remaining. While Madrid boss Zinedine Zidane made 5 changes to his starting 11, having already been assured of a second place in Group H. On the Fireballs played down their chances in the European competition. Dortmund will turn their attention to the Europa League after finishing third in Group H. 11 points behind second place Madrid and 14 adrift table topper Tottenham. Boss did a single out of Aubameyang, who has long been linked with a move to Madrid. The Dutchman hopeful of keeping the Dortmund star. And still staying in Spain, Real Madrid's record-breaking star Cristiano Ronaldo has set his sights on winning a 10th successive Champions League title. Ronaldo, already the competition's all-time leading goal scorer, became the first player in history to convert in all 6 Champions League group stage matches. As two-time winning time orders, Madrid overcame Borussia Dortmund 3-2 on Wednesday. Madrid will now prepare for the last 16 as runners-up in Group H, and the 4-time Ballon d'Or winner, which seems to receive the honor for a record equal 5th time on Thursday, is on a Champions League free apiece. While Ronaldo has started in Europe, the 32-year-old has struggled domestically, only managing 2 goals in 10 La Liga appearances for the defending champions. And the neatly dressed Martins are clearly that Napoli are going through a bad hard patch after they were knocked out of the Champions League following a 2-1 defeat of Feyenoord on Wednesday. The result left Mauricio Sarri's men in 10th place in Group H, behind winners Manchester City and runners-up Shakhtar Donetsk, who could progress to the knockout stages. Napoli, meanwhile, will now drop into the Europa League, and Martin says the team needs to improve, having also lost to Juventus in Serie A on Friday. Mariam Sheikh answered his teammates' comment and said it was a tough defeat to take home, with Napoli having gone ahead after just 2 minutes. Party of Perez, a goal before the equalizer from Nicola Jordanson. Feyenoord were then reduced to 10 men later on when Tony Werner was sent off, but still managed to sneak the win thanks to German St. Jutz, a stopper time decider. We'll go for one final break. When we come back, we'll open the phone lines early for you to be a part of the show. We want you to react to the matches played in the UEFA Champions League. And also your prediction as far as the UEFA Europa League is concerned. Don't forget, all matches will be concluded today as the draws for the round of 16 and also the round of 32, both in the UEFA Champions League and the Europa League, will be done on Monday. One final break. When we come back, we'll open the phone lines for you to be a part of the show. And also the WhatsApp platform where you can drop your reactions. Don't forget you can start sending yours on WhatsApp at 07031759173.
We rate it first. Sports gist like no other. What's your style? Express yourself. What's your definition of sport? Find out now.
Welcome back to the show, Small Vibes on Rave 91.7 FM. Before the break is over to when we come back, we'll open the phone lines for you to be a part of the show. You can down the numbers 07024273808 on the 09024273808. The number once again 09024273808. Or you can dial 09056487177 at 09056487177. And on WhatsApp it is 07031759173. And the full results from yesterday's matches. After 90 minutes, Liverpool dismantled, dead destroyed, and embarrassed the Sparta Moscow 7 goals to nothing. Yes, he had me right, 7 goals to nothing. It ended 1-0 between Maribor and Sevilla. Feyenoord defeated Napoli 2 goals to 1. Manchester City suffered the first defeat of the season against Shakhtar Donetsk 2 goals to 1. FC Porto trashed Monaco in Portugal 5 goals to 2. RB Leipzig in Germany were defeated by Besiktas at home 2 goals to 1. Real Madrid 3, Borussia Dortmund 2. As Tottenham Hotspur did the needful. At Wembley, they defeated Apoel Nicosia 3 goals to nothing. 09024273808 or 09056487177. You can as well send in your reactions to us on WhatsApp on 07031759173. The Champions League group stage came to a pulsating conclusion on Wednesday, and we now know all the teams that will contest the last 16 stage to be drawn on Monday. Clubs have finished top of the groups as seeded and repeated against a second place side for a 2-legged tie that is scheduled to take place across February and March next year. Teams from the same group or country cannot be drawn against each other, limiting some of the potential matchups in the first knockout stage. Seeded Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain, Roma, Barcelona, Liverpool, Manchester City, Besiktas and Tottenham. On seeded Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Juventus, Sevilla, Shakhtar Donetsk, Porto, and Real Madrid. And just a confirmation of all the teams that have progressed to the knockout stages: Barcelona, Bayern, Besiktas, Chelsea, Juventus, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain, Porto, Real Madrid, Roma, Sevilla, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Tottenham Hotspur. And some selected fixtures in the UEFA Europa League matches for tonight. Slavia Prague will take on FC Astana. Villarreal will welcome Maccabi Tel Aviv. Dynamo Kiev will take on Partizan Belgrade. Young Boys will welcome Second Group. Orphan will take on Ludogorets. Istanbul Bekşehir will take on Braga. Austrian will welcome AK Athens. Rijeka will play host to AC Milan. Atalanta will take on Lyon. Arsenal will take on Beta Borisov at the Emirates Stadium. Cologne will be on the road away from home. Real Sociedad will take on the Zenit St. Petersburg. And finalist Lutz Waregem will welcome Lazio. And straight to some reactions before we leave the studio. Pleasant morning to you, Joseph. What a night for Manchester City. The unbeaten run came to an end. And this wake-up call for City against Almighty United come on Sunday. Apparently Liverpool were on fire this day. And of course they were ruthless yesterday with 7 goals. To know indeed they will never walk alone. And this is Ogundeji to look perform. He won. With less than 4 minutes to leave the studio, 09024273808, 09024273808, or 09056487177. And back to Spain, Rafa Varane will miss Real Madrid's La Liga clash with Sevilla on Saturday through injury, adding to Zenit's incident defensive concern. Centre-back Varane walked off the pitch in the 38th minute of Madrid's 3-2 Champions League victory over Borussia Dortmund on Wednesday, with what appeared to be a muscle issue. The loss of the 24-year-old for the visit of Eduardo Berizzo's side, leveled with Madrid on 28 points in La Liga, is a better blow for Zidane, albeit without suspended throw of Sergio Ramos, Dani Carvajal, and Casemiro, while Cesar Vallejo is injured. Following the clash with Sevilla, Los Blancos travel to the Middle East for the Club World Cup before returning to take on Barcelona in El Clasico. With so many important games approaching, Ramos is concerned by the number of teammates been suffering from physical ailments. Madrid rested 2-0 late thanks to goals from Borja Maria and Cristiano Ronaldo before Lucas Vázquez volleyed in the winner after Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and double Dortmund back on level terms. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Ahmad.
Your name is what, please?
Ahmad.
Alright, welcome, Ahmad.
First of all, I want to say well done and let you know that I've been following the show. For Man City, well, like somebody sent in a message that it's a wake-up call. Maybe looking towards what will happen between them and the Man United. And as for Liverpool, my problem with them is that they are not consistent. You know, so winning 7-0 and of course they look towards them maintaining that straight. It's just been disappointed, you know. Maybe just one let me say an underdog team will come up and defeat them. So they are not consistent. That's just the problem with Liverpool.
Okay.
All the same, it's a good one and I'm looking towards the knockout stage.
On Monday.
Yeah.
Before you go, do you think Manchester City will suffer their first defeat in the English Premier League against Manchester United?
Well, playing against a coach or manager like Jose Mourinho, I think it's going to be a tough one. And of course, the Pep Guardiola should watch it. It's going to be a cracker anyway. And I'm really hoping for something really great in that one.
Okay, before you go, I'd like you to do something for me, please.
No problem.
Can you send me a message on Facebook? I like the way you've analyzed. Can you send me a message on Facebook? I'm Joseph Atewe. Or you just tweet at me, Joseph_Atewe. I'd like to take it from there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, thanks for calling. Truly appreciate your call. And before we go, some transfer gossip. Real Madrid manager Zinedine Zidane and President Florentino Perez have made contact with Chelsea playmaker Eden Hazard, who is 26. West Bromwich Albion defender Johnny Evans, who is 29, is wanted by Everton and West Ham United, and Manchester City remain keen. And finally on the show, Manchester United have offered 29-year-old playmaker Juan Mata to Inter Milan as part of a deal to bring 24-year-old midfielder Joe Mario. Alright, this is where we draw the curtains for the show Sport Vibes on Rave 91.7 FM. My name is Joseph Atewe, saying big thanks to everyone who contributed and also everyone who listened. Please join me later in the evening, 5:30 p.m. on a Sport Drive. But until then, remember in everything you do, keep talking Sport. Bye for now.
These is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the sport, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick cutting off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't you. I'm a boss to a worker, I make bloody moves. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club just to party, I'm there, I get paid a fee. I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a about who ain't fond of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months, we're breaking as hard as me. I don't bother with these, don't let these bother me. They see pictures, they say goals, I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just chill in some babe, I might just chill with your boo, I might just spill on your babe. My feel like a lake, he wanna swim with his face. I'm like, okay, I let him get what he want. He buy me East and Laurent, and then you rip. When I go fast as a horse, I got the trunk in the front. I'm like in the streets, know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these bitches be mad at me. They baby father wanna bill. That little you can f with me if you wanted to. These expensive.
Chief James Ajibola Ige, a senior advocate of Nigeria, an orator, a colorful politician with unequaled prowess, former governor of the old Oyo State, and a faithful disciple of the late sage, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, an unrepentant Democrat with abiding faith in the Nigerian youth.
God is with us here in this country, Nigeria.
Bola Ige, the Cicero officer, was not just a politician, but a leader that affected many lives. Rave 91.7 FM, not just a radio station. We affect lives.
Hi, my name is Larry Angela. I know one thing about Rave FM. I know when it hits you, you feel no pain.
Ojúmọ́ ire ni láti iléeṣẹ́ rédíò aláràgbàyídá Rave 91.7 FM ayàtọ̀jọ́.
Òwúrọ̀ lọ́jọ́ ẹni máa ríre o.
Mutanen gida ina kwanan ku. Sakon nan ya zo daga Rave FM 91.7.
Toma no ndi bonje mono obna Rave 91.7 FM Kinegente.
Hey. Waiting with the try tell on say on a good morning from Rave 91.7 FM. We did define the moment well.
Doesn't work when the
There's no one to lean on, there's no backbone. When your strength lets you down and your friends ain't around, spend your night on my shoulder. When money talks to my truth and everybody is talking trash, when the silence gets too loud and the world's yet to match, lay your head on my shoulder, so you don't have to worry no more. Baby, no, they worry no more. If all I can do is to sing to you, to make you smile, I will sing all your favorite songs. I'll be there to sing to you your favorite songs, just to let you dance to your favorite songs. Don't tell you I love you, but your favorite melody, love you better know my favorite girl. I'll be singing la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, la 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 la. I'll be singing la 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 la, so you don't have to worry no more. Baby, no, they worry no more. If all I can do not so sing to you, to make you smile, I will sing your favorite songs. I'll be there to sing to you your favorite songs, just to watch you dance to your favorite songs. Don't tell you I love you, but your favorite melody, love you better know my favorite girl. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Welcome to Rave 91.7 FM, a station that has all it takes to make your day with amazing music and quality talks. If you know the destination you wish to call, dial now. For morning rave, press 1.
I'll celebrate myself. Okay, you guys don't want to do that.
For frank talk, press 2.
I bet you that he's been paid under the top political salaries allowances.
For rave lunch, press 3.
I can't get fed.
Interview.
When you call back.
For no tension zone, press 4.
Call me the magnificent.
Okay, do you want the matter be now?
For sports, press 5.
Those who was critical of a band's restraint policy and the
For Ravers show, press 6.
So, the title of the song, if you guess it correctly, you definitely have a prize to go.
Thank you for choosing Rave, your preferred station.
Rave 91.7 FM, your all-option radio.
Feels, Mr. Producer.
Bodigbele adiro, ìrìn àjò ọmọ Ádámọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ló wà. Àyànmọ́ táyé ẹ̀ má fi wé o, tí Kẹ́hìndé ẹ̀ má fi wé o. Ìrìn àjò ọmọ Ádámọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ló wà. Ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ràn, ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ràn, ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ràn, ẹ jẹ́ á rí mú mi. Ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ràn, ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ràn, ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ràn, ẹ jẹ́ á rí mú mi. Ìrìn àjò ọmọ Ádámọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ló wà. Ẹ jẹ́ á rí mú mi. Ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ràn, ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ràn, ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ràn, ẹ jẹ́ á rí mú mi. I'm responsible for the consequences of my actions. Èmi mo fi ghetto lẹ̀ tí mo wá greener pasture. Àwọn sèmi sago sí yankee for blue passports. We don't believe in our leaders, we don't trust the pastors. I dey wonder if I know ginger courage to live the lugu. Màtí ma ṣubi, màtí pààyàn, màtí ma gbowó mugu. Policeman ma wá mi kiri, inú mọ́mí mi ò dẹ̀ ní dùn. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ ma fẹ́ snitch torí wọ́n ma lọ ṣe voodoo. Man, there's nothing better, nothing better. Beats a Hollywood, it's nothing better, nothing better. Beats a gun and lit, it's nothing better, Nothing better, basic kind of rock and a lafia. Toba kimi na go de kini lafia. Ojumi tiri man, I've seen too much suffering. Got me going there where ya people asking what's up with me. No blame any chick with place another man above me. Cause when I no get money, even myself, I no love me. Body benle at real, body benle at real. You had your more adamo, she bolo alone lower. I am more tired, and my fuel to game day, and my fuel. You had your more adamo, she bolo alone lower. A jagbon, a jagbon, a jagbon, a jalimuni, a jagbon, a jagbon, a jagbon, a jalimuni. Ìrìnàjò ọmọ Ádámọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ ẹja àrímúmi. Ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja gbọ́ràn. Mo ti gbàdúrà sólúwa, mo ní Olúwa jẹ́ mi. Bí màá blow bí Mike Adénúgà, Olúwa jẹ́ ń glow. Mi ò fẹ́ dá sí.
Rave 91.7 FM.
Fún mi láyọ̀, fún mi lọ́lá, Olúwa fún mi ní bùkún. Tó bá ṣá mi sọ̀rọ̀ mi ọ̀lọ́ inú mi á dùnkù. Dem say my fire cool, bá mi fẹ́ kó má lọ kú. Bí náà olórí drémò tó bá blow ìyẹn ló má yọ kún. So I said it to my head and then I let it out. Lord give me a sign, I'm ready to go any route. I don't tell me king go to man, that's what I'm talking about. Sikulo me jami kako tough it dabby roundabouts. More reminisce, Olúwa resurrected. Oh my nice got to bally by me elevated. Jah bless me, poverty eliminated. Let them testify to your glory, top at in rated. Body benle at real, body benle at real. Ìrìnàjò ọmọ Ádámọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ló wà. Àyànmọ́ táyé ẹ̀ má fi wé o, ti kẹ́yìn lé ẹ̀ má fi wé o. Ìrìnàjò ọmọ Ádámọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ló wà. Ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja àrímúmi. Ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja àrímúmi. Ìrìnàjò ọmọ Ádámọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ló wà. Ẹja àrímúmi. Ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja gbọ́ràn, ẹja àrímúmi. Ẹja àrímúmi yóò. Ẹja àrímúmi. Ẹja àrímúmi. Ẹja gbọ́ràn, ògbódù sáà. Ẹja gbọ́ràn.
My name is Joseph Atewa, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Rave 91.7 FM.
Hi, my name is Olaliko Akindoju from the news desk of Rave 91.7 FM. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You know, when I say I love everything natural, don't get me wrong. Christmas season is natural, and I love Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. You know who it is. Romeo Benjel, radio love boy who loves everything natural. That includes you. Merry Christmas once again, and Happy New Year in advance.
Ladies, my name is MC Tumoji Lagedo 1 of Rave FM. I wish you now comical Christmas and the tension-free New Year where they come.
The season of love and joy is here again. It's Christmas. I'm DJ Bazman, aka The Unpredictable, and I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Hi guys, Christmas is a time for nostalgia, but it is also time for making new memories. Enjoy the fellowship of new friends and cherish the company of family in this season of loving and sharing. My name is Beevan Magoni, cycled as a radio junkie among friends.
This is Damilola Raphael, but you can call me Damilola Unusual, and I'm wishing you a Mimi Christmas and a Dorado New Year.
Hi folks, it's that wonderful time of the year again that brings a family and friends together. May this Christmas be merry for you by all standards, and I wish you a new year full of joy. My name is Femi Olanikpekun. I'm your host on Frank Talk. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a fulfilling New Year.
Based on the mountain, I said the baby mother make things they happen. The best version, the best for you, Sandra the Magnificent. And I wish you a better Christmas and a correct New Year.
As Christmas is special to everyone, so are you to us. Here at Rave 91.7 FM. To all my sons and daughters out there, Flexi, aka Rave Daddy, is wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance.
hear the ringing of the sleigh bells. Me and my baby under the mistletoe. The children listening, we're reminiscing on old times while drinking and playing dominoes. Everyone's gathered around the Christmas tree to open up the gifts, yeah. Oh, and I wish that we could have this type of giving. I wish all throughout the year. Hey, hey, it's a Christmas party. Well, whoa, a Christmas party. Merry, Merry Christmas. We're just having a Christmas party. Well, we're just having a Christmas party. All the people here are so good looking. And I can smell the scent of mama's cooking. And all the children are playing with their toys. And I'm so full of joy that I feel like, yeah. I feel like, whoa. I feel like, yeah. I feel like, all we're doing is having a Christmas party. Yeah, a Christmas party. Everybody, Merry Christmas party to you and your Christmas party. All around the world, Christmas party. Every color, a Christmas party. Every man, woman, boy, and girl, Christmas party. Merry Christmas, Christmas party. Merry, Merry Christmas, Christmas party.
With attitude. My radio has got quality. Rave 91.7 FM. We define your every moment.
Okay, 8:45 right now is the time check from Rave 91.7 FM. On the DOT, it is 8:46. Before you go and punish somebody for something that is not working, please make sure that you check yourself very well so that you don't end up becoming the culprit. Just like growing up, my dad was looking, this is real. My dad was looking for his glasses, and the moment we were reading, of course, we had study hours, and at those times, parents, when you tell your children to do things, do the same thing. At those times, daddy would also read. So he said, he stood up, I think he went to use the bathroom or something, came back inside, I was like, I can't find my glasses. So nobody looked up, we just started looking for the glasses everywhere. I don't know, I was going to get up and complain about something, and you shut up and do what you're supposed to do, look for my glasses. And it came to me that, Daddy, you're looking for your glasses, how can you see to look for your glasses? Lo and behold, of course, the stubborn part of me looked up and I was like, "And Daddy, that's your glasses now." And he puts his he puts his hands on that bridge, his nose, and he felt, "Oh, I'm so sorry." That's one thing I love him for. He would apologize. Something happened in the studio, and I was wondering where it was coming from, but I just said, "Okay, I'll keep quiet," and I would explain to the engineers, not knowing I'm even. Okay, so there is a whole lot of excitement and apprehension. You want to get things right. You don't want anybody destroying the food. You don't want anybody destroying the clothes. You don't want anybody destroying the shoes, the bags, or whatever it is you have gotten. Make sure you're not the one at fault before you begin to deal with people. This is a time to really, really kulu temper. The final lap right now, right here on the sweet sound of morning, the morning rave show. Right here with your humble host, Damilola Unusual and Beevan Magoni. And we got to listen to those beautiful songs. Favorite song was done by Korede Bello, and it's actually one of my favorite assets. So, and Olamide, when in the world would you just stop fighting people and just concentrate on your song? But all the same, I think I liked the song Journey of 1,000 Miles. And R. Kelly did Christmas Party. This is the time everybody gets together. Oldie. And well, we wrap up the year in grand style. Shout out to everyone who has been reaching out to us. We've been getting an awesome feedback. And it is count up to our Christmas party right here from the 11th day of December to the 24th. At this count up, we have some 4 days to December 11. And even on the road, though, you'll be surprised that people know you. We are coming, we are bringing our children, sis. I said, please bring all the children, sis. I shall be seeing all of them. Maybe we'll have our sister Christmas. I will dress up as Sister Christmas, Yes, today's Thursday. We should take on Rave Odyssey right now. Where we get to look, at different countries, different nations. We, take a trip across our borders, and we get to learn one or two things, from these different nations that we get to visit. We don't just visit for visiting's sake. And right now, I promise you, I am right here where it's should I let the cat out of the bag already? Because what we do usually is we get to just let you listen to the national anthem. Isn't that what we do? Yes, we let you listen to the national anthem, and then we go on and we come back to tell you, okay, the national anthem you got to listen to is actually from so and so and so country, and then we call it a wraps. But because it is the first edition of the Rave Odyssey for the month of December, we should be taking on travel tips. I'm looking at my travel tips. I'm looking at my national anthem. I think my national anthem, the national anthem, because my own national anthem. I'm looking at the national anthem, and I'm looking at my time, and I'm looking at myself, and I'm looking at my bills. I have bills to pay, and I'm like, can I really do this? Whatever it is you do, make sure you do right, okay? This is what we'll take on right now. We will be taking on the national anthem of the nation that we would be visiting in the month of December. And there is a purpose for that. Listen to the national anthem. I will not tell you which country we are going. You will tell us tomorrow on Ravepedia, the country that owns this national anthem. Yes. So go and start. Just use your voice. Ask Google the national anthem, which you sing whatever it is you want to do. Go ask Google. Google will help you. Then we'll take it on Ravepedia tomorrow. Ravepedia is an opportunity for you to also bring your goods, your services, give prizes to people. I mean, it's Christmas. Let's celebrate them for answering our questions and being with us, on the morning rave shows and all through the year. I will help you to, just give you that, pat on the back. We'll tell people what you do. We'll help you showcase what you do to the world. Let's listen to the national anthem, and I'll come back on the other side to sign out. Okay, that was the anthem of The Answer Comes Tomorrow. Your jazz will not work. You think I'll tell you the answer? Fine, yeah. Okay, let me just help you a little bit. The anthem you just heard is called Ino Di Mameli. Ino Di Mameli. Some people actually prefer to call it Ino Di Mameli. Just like another thing, it has, the anthem has a name, but there is another name, just like you say Nigeria and then you go Niger. So another name for that particular anthem is Ino Di Mameli. I've helped you a little now. Have I not tried? I had to sign out on the morning rave show now. It's really been splendid being here. Okay, so I look forward to Christmas. That's actually what I'm trying to say. I look forward to Christmas. Beevan is unavoidably absent here to quickly attend to something, but he will definitely be here to sign on tomorrow and sign out officially on the show. That will be for this week. Oh yeah, come and say bye-bye. We are going. Just tell them your name and say bye-bye.
Can you imagine?
My name is Damilola Raphael, but you can call me Damilola unusual. I am the beloved of the Most High God. You know what one is my name? Mary Mimi Dovedo. I love you and it's true. Yeah, I love you and you know it. I'll see you when I see you. Make sure to have a beautiful day.
And my name is Beevan. Magoni. See you tomorrow. Good day.
My name is too much. I like to make people laugh.
My name is Joseph Atawa. Some say they like football, some would say basketball, but at the end, sports in general is what I love.
Hi, my name is Femi Olanipeku. I just like to keep you informed.
Hi, my name is Damilola Raphael, and I love to inspire.
I am Olaliko Akindoju. Bringing you up to date with the news is just what I love.
Hey, my name is the Magnificent. I like to make things happen.
Hi, my name is Giddy the Best Man. I know I'm weird, but I love to make you smile.
This is DJ Bazman, aka the Unpredictable. Making you dance is what I do.
Hi, my name is Celeste Honora. People call me the Magic Finger. Solving that technical issue is fun to me.
This is Romeo Banjo. It's all about entertainment and love. Of course, it's a beautiful thing, right?
Hi, my name is Flexi, and people love calling me Rave Daddy. I love making beats and playing with your voice.
And all this makes Rave 91.7 FM. And you know, we love you.
Christmas is here again. Let's celebrate the season. This time it's bigger, better, and classier. Yeah, that's right. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, lovely ones. Rave FM, in collaboration with Shawnee Party Entertainment, presents the 2017 Christmas Fun Fair, starting December 11 to December 24 at Rave FM Complex, Block 2223, Oroki Estate Extension, behind Onward Hospital and Gumbelewo, Oshobo. Highlights of the event include Father Christmas Show, refreshments, gifts, clown activities, shout-outs, games, terrain rides, fun city, and bouncy castle, all rolled out on a purple carpet. There will also be side attractions like face painting, candle floss, popcorn, and lots more. Now I'm loving this. With sound powered by DJ Clement. This event is open to schools, churches, organizations, and individuals, all for a token fee of 1,500 Naira only. Tickets can be purchased in advance or on site. For bookings and other inquiries, you can call 0806-794-4453 or 0813-115-5042. Come, let's help you light up this Christmas season.
Dedicate so much of their time and their energy and their lives supporting the music.
Honestly, it's incredible.
Go ahead.
We thought it would be great. We had no idea that it would go #1.
It's weird when you're a kid who likes to sing in school and put videos online. You know, people like to make fun of that. But now look at me. 'Cause I know I can treat you better. This is what you came for.
And the ones who make them. This is Selena Gomez.
This is Rihanna.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes.
It all comes together right here.
Rave 91.7 FM.
There is no evidence
evidence in the record of the National Assembly. I'm telling you this. But you said you just said this. That you did one bill and one motion. No, that you just. I said it was you. You know, he didn't take a shot away.
Thorough and incisive discussions.
He did not listen. He said that when you are saying I did not interrupt. You interrupted me.
Would you say that you and other members of the National Assembly are still robbing Nigerians? Has anything changed?
I will not use the same language again.
Why?
I'll tell you.
Engaging interviews with key stakeholders in various sectors.
I'm going to ask this question to you now. All of these happening, is it true that this is a ploy to cut the influence of...
You asking me that question?
Yes.
No, please don't use that kind of language. Please, do not insult me. Okay, I'm not insulting you.
Is your government owing contractors the way to...
How would I know? You send me to go and work in Abuja, I'm a senator in Abuja, I'm not a member of this thing.
Has it achieved what it was meant to achieve, sir?
No, I'm not in position. Well, I'm not in position to say that.
You know, but you had members on the...
The part is not...
You are representatives on...
The question you're asking me.
It is Frank Talk, quality talk, taking it from all angles, policy and politics, played out by our politicians and policy makers. Join me, Femi Olanipekun, your host on Frank Talk, 9 to 10 a.m. every weekday on Rave 91.7 FM, where we have frank discussions and give you quality talk. Always.
Let's turn it up. Relax and unwind because we're going live. 91.7 Wave FM.
Beautiful morning to you. Thank you very much for joining us again here on Frank Talk on Rave 91.7 FM. This is where we define every bit of your moment, bringing you amazing music and blending it with quality talk. My name is Femi Olanipekun. On Frank Talk, we look at trending issues in the polity and bringing the issues closer to you, to have a better understanding and have a deeper insight into the issues as they affect you and I. We look at the policies of government and also look at some of the politics behind some of those policies. Well, this Saturday in Abuja, the National Convention of the main opposition People's Democratic Party, with the self-styled largest political party in Africa, will take place. It's been a party that's been bedeviled by one crisis after the other, especially after it lost the 2015 general elections. And well, this convention is part of efforts to set it back on its feet as we look ahead to the 2019 general elections. And there are many people really competing for the top position, the